Do you want to know what the best diet is to gain weight, to lose weight, or just to be healthy? Well, I'm going to show you in this video, so stay tuned. Alright, so you see here I got a blueberry bagel in the toaster, and I got some loose fat cream cheese. So you might be thinking, that's not very healthy, so why am I eating it? Well, I'm off of my bodybuilding prep now when I was eating just boring foods like oatmeal and egg whites and ground beef, chicken, jasmine rice, and asparagus and broccoli. So that's not what everyone needs to eat if they want to be healthier or lose some body fat or build muscle. You don't need to eat that clean. It's all about the macronutrients that your body needs. You do need micronutrients such as vitamins and minerals and fiber and all this stuff, but you're allowed to eat other foods. So I'm going to show you what I eat in a day, and it's different every single day. It's based off of what I want to eat. And the way I do that is by following the IIFYM diet, if it fits your macros. Macros are protein, carbs, and fats. And basically what I do is I use myfitnesspal, which is an app you have to download, and I just track all the foods I eat, whether I'm making it at my house, I measure it on a food scale, or I go out to eat and I just track it on myfitnesspal, and it has all the macronutrients on there. So I'm going to show you what I eat in a whole day. The bagel's ready. And it's just an example. I'll make a whole bunch of other videos of examples of what I eat in a whole day. And so you'll see. Let's go. All right, so most people, when they want to measure peanut butter or cream cheese, is they'll put the bagel on the food scale and then put the cream cheese onto there and get the amount of grams they need. I'm going to show you how to actually measure it correctly. So, over here. So I put the cream cheese on the scale, or you can put peanut butter on the scale for measuring peanut butter. Put it onto grams. And then whatever I measure out of here, it's going to say it's a negative number. Oh wait, this thing's all messed up. Watch, so 0. So I just took out 12 grams. And I keep taking out, and a serving is 31 grams, so it'll say negative 31 grams. And that's much easier than putting the bagel on here and then scooping the cream cheese onto here and then seeing when you get to 31 grams. So that's how you measure cream cheese and peanut butter and jelly or whatever you want to track. Just little bodybuilding secrets. And now let's say I don't want a full serving. Full serving is 31 grams, and I only want 27 grams. I can go into myfitnesspal, and where it says serving size is 31 grams, I can click 1 gram, and then the amount of servings is 27. So you don't need to go by the exact servings. You can put how much you're having. Like whether you're only having half of a serving, you can put half of a serving. Or if you only want, like what I said, 27 grams, track it like that. Make it work for you, and then by the end of the day, see how many macronutrients you need left, and then I'll show you how to figure it out later. Hey, you can't forget the protein. You're having carbs from the bagel, you're having a little bit of fat from the cream cheese. So I'm going to have the bagel and cream cheese with just a scoop of protein powder and a little bit of almond milk. So it's like chocolate milk and bagel and cream cheese. Still making gains eating all this food. Yes, I'm a server at IHOP. That's why I'm wearing this goofy outfit. But also, here's a little tip for you guys trying to bulk out there. I always buy a whole bunch of protein bars and protein snacks for school and for whenever I need some protein when I can't eat chicken or whatever. So basically these protein chips are really good because they're really low in fat and carbs, and they're really high in protein. See that? But it's kind of hard to take them places because they're so like messy and loud. So this right here, Muscle Muffin, serving size is half the muffin, and there's a lot of fat in it. So I only eat it if like I need some fats, or if I want like a little cheat meal kind of. And then I got all these protein bars. I got 1 bars, I got Quest bars, and I also got these like beef jerky protein sticks. But I know a lot of you guys out there think, oh yeah, I'll just get some Cliff bars or some other kind of protein bars. These are the kind of protein bars you should be eating. 1 bars, Quest bars, and pure protein bars are okay too, because those are all like pretty low in sugar and high in protein. But bars like Cliff bars and those other like protein bars or like nutritional bars like Nature Valley protein bars, those are not protein bars. Those are like fat bars with a little bit of protein and sugar, a lot of sugar. Cliff bars have like 20 something grams of sugar. Yeah, no, don't be eating those. So I'm gonna eat this right now, the Almond Bliss flavored, because it tastes like that one candy bar. It's like Almond Joy, I think. Here, let me show you. Let me show you what it looks like. See that? You got the almonds on top of there. Stuff tastes so good. Alright, so I'm gonna give you a little nutrition lesson real quick. So a lot of people want to know what the difference between brown rice and white rice, or complex carbs and simple carbs. Honestly, it just depends on the person, because someone who's an ectomorph, which means someone who is who can eat a lot without putting on weight and can lose weight very easily, they're normally very skinny, they can eat simple carbs such as like white rice, white bread, candy, donuts, stuff like that, and that, like, their metabolism is a lot higher, so they can break down those simple sugars and it won't result in fat gain. But someone who can gain weight very easily, an endomorph, someone who's naturally bigger, if they eat simple sugars a lot, that will spike their insulin, and if they don't use that energy, it'll be stored as fat. And so that's why they always say, like, avoid white products, avoid simple sugars, because yes, it can result in fat gain. But another reason why you want to eat complex carbs like brown rice instead of simple carbs is because complex carbs have more fiber. Fiber does a lot of things. Everyone needs more fiber. A big thing that it does is it keeps you full, just like protein. Protein and fiber keep you full. So if you, this will apply to your life. If you know you're not going to be able to eat for a little while, like me right now, I'm about to go work for, I don't know, like 5-6 hours, and I'm not gonna be able to eat. I mean, I brought that Slim Jim thing, but if you're gonna go a little while without eating, make sure you eat protein and fiber, because that's what's gonna keep you full. And if your diet consists of a lot of protein and fiber, you're most likely not gonna be as hungry throughout the day, so that'll help you if you're trying to lose weight. Fiber also helps with digestion, making your poops more solid. So if you don't want diarrhea, eat more fiber. Yeah, so basically you want a balance of complex carbs and simple sugars. Most of the time you only want simple sugars after your workout with protein. The reason for that is because you just broke down all your muscle fibers, burned out all the glycogen, and now you want to get all that protein in your muscles as fast as possible. So if you spike your insulin, your blood's gonna flow really fast, and the protein's gonna go straight into your muscles really fast and help to start building them a lot faster. So that's really the only time you actually want simple sugars like white rice or candy or whatever. So like if you go to Chipotle, you can get white rice, you can get brown rice. It's not that big of a difference, but you'll be more full if you get brown rice. and it's technically healthier if you get brown rice. But if you get white rice, it's not the end of the world. It's all about the amount of calories and macronutrients you eat in a whole day that determines your body composition. That doesn't determine the amount of water weight you have. That's what sodium and water do, and carbohydrates. The more carbs you eat, the more water you hold. But I'm just ranting on right now. You probably didn't listen to the word I said, but if you did, that's cool. Alright, so now it's 2 o'clock, and I just got off work from working 5 hours serving, made $103 in tips. But right now, I'm about to go get some food, and I could just go home and eat some jasmine rice and chicken and broccoli, but I don't have to anymore. But I still gotta follow my macros. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Chipotle, and they have all the measurements of Chipotle on myfitnesspal, and I used to work at Chipotle. One Stop Nutrition, and IHOP. And so I know at Chipotle you kind of have to like be pretty accurate with your scoops, and also I know what a scoop should look like. So if they give me like a little extra or a little less, I could kind of track that in myfitnesspal. But if they give me the normal amount, like 4 ounces of chicken, then I'll just track that. So let's go to Chipotle. I should be alright. Alright, so I just picked up my Chipotle, and I want to talk to you guys a little bit about like the IIFYM diet. So you might be wondering, like, how do you know what your macros are supposed to be? All you have to do is just go, well, there's 2 ways to figure it out. There's the easy way, which you just go to IIFYM.com and then fill out your information, and then they tell you what your macros should be. But if you want to be more accurate, you can just do a little bit of math and figure it out. So let's say if you're trying to bulk, like lean bulk, and you're a guy, you want to have about 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you want around 150 grams of protein per day. If you're cutting, you want a little bit higher protein so that like you're not as hungry. So you want 1 gram to 1.4 grams per pound of body weight. So it's gonna be around like 170 or whatever, 180. And then for girls, you want less protein. So basically switch the pounds with kilograms. So if you're bulking, you want 1 gram per kilogram of your body weight. And the way to figure out your kilograms is you divide your weight by 2.2. So then you multiply, this is so much math. Yeah, so like if you're cutting, you want higher protein, so 1 to 1.4 grams per kilogram of body weight. And then for fats, what you want to do is you can use the IIFYM.com calculator to find out how many calories you're supposed to eat in a day. And so let's say if it tells you you need 2,500 calories in a day to whatever, bulk, cut, or maintain, you want around 0.2 to 0.3 grams, or no, 20 to 30% of your total calories to come from fat. But the lower your fats are, the higher metabolism is going to be, so technically the leaner you're going to be. But it's harder to eat less fat in a day because most foods have fat. So optimally, you only want 20% of your total calories to come from fats if you're cutting. If you're bulking, you want it to be closer to 25 to 30%, just because you're trying to put on size, and it's okay if you put on a little bit of body fat. So it's all up to you. 20 to 30% of your total calories should come from fat. And then for carbs, fill in the rest of your calories for carbs. And the way to figure it out, how many carbs you need, there's 4 calories per gram of protein, there's 9 calories per gram of fat. So let's say if you have 200 grams of protein, multiply that times 4, and you get 800 calories. And then let's say you have, I don't know, 50 grams of 50 grams of fat, multiply that by 9, and you get 450. So add 450 and 800, that's 1,250 calories. Now your total calories, let's say it's 2,000. So you subtract that, and you get 750 calories, and then divide that by 4. That's how many carbs you need in a day. So yeah, I just told you how to figure out how many macros you need. You're welcome. Alright, so this right here is a little Chipotle secret. Like I said, I used to work there, and so I know all the Chipotle secrets. You know, when they have like the soda machines and they have all the Tabasco sauces, the Chipotle Tabasco sauce is really good. But if you combine Chipotle Tabasco and the green Tabasco, like just a little bit of the green Tabasco with the Chipotle sauce, so good. Pour that on top of your bowl. And also, don't eat at Chipotle unless you're like eating there with friends. But like if you're eating there by yourself, don't eat there, because what happens when you eat there is the food's all hot, and so it doesn't like mix together correctly. If you buy Chipotle and then let it sit in a bowl like this to go for a while, it all like melts together and it's so much better. And also another trick, if you are eating there, get a bowl to go, because one, the tortillas are really high in fat, so if you're trying to dirty bulk, it's good. But if you're trying to cut or lean bulk, don't get a tortilla, get a bowl and get it to go, even if you're eating there, because if you get the lid, you can shake it up, mix it all up. I'm telling you, I know all the Chipotle secrets. Alright, so I'm gonna put this on here. So what I got was 1 scoop of brown rice. I got 1 scoop of brown rice, I got a scoop of pinto beans, and I got double chicken and steak. That's 1 full scoop of chicken, 1 full scoop of steak. I got pico, corn, and lettuce. So it's kind of low in fat, not really, but yeah, that's what I'm eating. Alright, what's up guys? So I just got back from the gym. I think the last time I was recording today was when I was eating Chipotle. My hair's all messed up right now because I was at the gym for like the last 3 hours. But right now I'm going to show you what I do like every night to see what I can eat to fit my macros, because in the beginning of the day I basically eat whatever I want, and then by the end of the day I have to figure out what foods I can eat and how much in order to hit my macro goals. So right now, as you can see, I'm at Fry's, and basically I'm gonna go buy some blueberries because I want to make a little pancake type of thing at home tonight. I'm gonna do let's see, so I'm gonna track 3/4 of a cup of jasmine rice, 6 ounces of ground beef, and then when I go to Fry's I'm gonna get blueberries. And later tonight I'm gonna make this pancake with 40 grams of oats, 8 servings of egg whites, or 8 egg whites, and then blueberries, like 75 grams of blueberries, and make that into a little pancake with Walden Farms syrup. And then let's see, I'm probably also gonna have a Greek yogurt, like the 000 kind with the extra protein, and probably some sour cream and onion Quest chips. And I'm thinking that's probably gonna be it for tonight. So hopefully that hits my goals, but if not, we can always change it. So we'll see. I don't know why I did that, I just thought it'd be pretty cool. But right now, I just got home, and why is everyone looking at me? Alright, I just got home, and my mom made steak. So since I was gonna have ground beef, what I'll do is I'll measure the steak, and then I'll see how much like ground beef I can have with this amount of steak. So I'll show you what I do. So apparently 3.9 ounces of sirloin is the exact same macros as 6 ounces of ground beef. So even though it's like 4-ish grams less protein, it's okay, because since I had Chipotle today, I didn't measure it exactly, so who knows, it could have been 4.1, 4.2, or 3.8. ounces of chicken or steak. So since it wasn't that accurate, I'm not gonna stress about being that accurate with my macros, but since I'm within like 5 grams of everything, actually I'm within like 2 grams, it's fine. So I'm gonna eat the steak and rice and asparagus for my post-workout meal. All right, so now it's time to make this protein pancake thing. So I got some egg whites, but there's only a tiny bit left in here. So I'm also gonna use some of these. So it's gonna be like a light yellow kind of color. Oh my God. My dog's going crazy right now. I just gave her a bath. So we got the egg whites, we got oats, and we got blueberries. And also cinnamon. Wherever it is. We got cinnamon somewhere. So I'm gonna show you how to make it. First, put the scale in grams. All right, and then, what did I say we were doing? We're doing 8 egg whites, which is 368 grams. Don't ask me how I know that. So now we're gonna add 40 grams of oats. Zero that out. All right, perfect. And now we're gonna add 75 grams of blueberries. So click 0 again. Oh, that's a little much, 86 grams, whatever. Extra antioxidants. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn my pan on. All right, I'm gonna mix this up a little bit. Oh, wait, forgot. See, it doesn't look too bad. And then I'm just gonna add this in there. All right, I'm gonna let this cook all the way, and then I'm gonna attempt to flip it. Last time I made this, it just fell apart. So let's see if I can make it work this time. All right, so now it's starting to bubble. So I'm gonna, let's see, I don't know what spatula to use. This is like the scariest part. I use 2 spatulas. This is so scary. Probably should have used like a bigger pan, but I don't know. Oh, okay, we're getting it. I'm gonna try to oh my gosh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna work. Oh no, it's falling apart. Let's try to oh my gosh. Yo, it actually kind of worked. Oh my gosh. That's not too bad. Look at this. That ain't too bad. So that one time that I made this, I was on prep, and you know, like when you're on prep, like everything, any cheat meal or anything tastes like 1,000 times better. So when I ate this, it tasted so good, just because I was always eating scrambled egg whites and oatmeal with cinnamon. So when I had this, it tasted so amazing. But now that like I'm eating normal food, I don't know if it's gonna taste the same, but we'll see. All right, I think it's done. So I'm gonna try to put it on a plate. Oh wow, look at that. Actually, like, kind of looks like a circular omelet. So if you are trying to eat healthy, you can't be eating that real maple syrup, because that's just sugar. So if you are able to find it or buy it online, get Walden Farms syrup, because this is 0 calorie. Or you could just get sugar-free syrup, but this has 20 calories per serving, so it's still like a tiny bit of calories from like fake sugars and stuff. But yeah, I'm about to eat this with the syrup. It's like 10:15 right now. I gotta wake up at 6. So I'm about to eat my last meal of the day. We got this 000 Greek yogurt, cherry flavored, of course. So I'm gonna eat the Greek yogurt, and let's go to my room real quick. All right, and this is also what I'm eating. So these Quest sour cream and onion chips with my cherry Greek yogurt, and the spoon I just dropped. So that has been the full day of eating on the IIFYM diet. So let me know if you got any questions, and I'll probably be making more videos like this, or I don't really know. You'll find out. Peace. By the way, that pancake was so good.